Dear students, now we are going to discuss about monostable and astable multivibrator using 555 timer. So the aim of the experiment, design and simulate monostable and astable multivibrator using 555 timer using multisim experiment. Okay, using multisim 555 timer, we are going to design monostable as well as astable multivibrator. The required components: 555 timer, 4.7 kilo ohms resistors, and 20 kilo ohm resistor and 2 capacitors, and one more capacitor has to be included, 0.001 microfarad. So design part includes astable multivibrator to design 50% duty cycle and greater than 50% duty cycle. One duty cycle is includes 66%. And here the time which I consider, since I've taken the frequency as 1.5 kilo ohms, 1.5 kilo ohms, so the time period is going to be 0.66 milliseconds. The R1 and R2 which I consider is 4 kilo ohms. The T on period is calculated by 0.693 into R1 plus R2 into C. Okay, then the T on period is going to be 0.651 milliseconds. T off period is going to be 0.325 milliseconds. Okay, now similarly we are going to design for the duty cycle of 50%. So here I consider the frequency is 1.5 kilohertz and the duty cycle is 50%. So by using this content, what is the duty cycle is going to be? The T on divided by T on plus T off. So the T on period is going to be 0.66 milliseconds. Then T, the total time period is calculated by T on plus T off. Therefore, the T off period is going to be 0.5 milliseconds. Okay. Similarly, as I said, the let R1 is going to be 4 kilo ohms. Then the T off period is going to be calculated by 0.693 R2 to C. You can calculate that. So let's start with the design part. Let's go with the circuit diagram. The circuit diagram is calculated like this. Now D is going to be 50% and 50% is circuit is like this, and the D when 66%, the circuit diagram is going to be like this. So we are going to design by using multisim, that is 11 version, 11.0 version. Okay, waveform with for 50% and scale I have set it for 500 microseconds. Okay, now similarly monostable, this is what the circuit diagram. So that we are going to design in multisim software, and this is what the output is going to be. Okay, let's start with a so the design part will start like this. Let's save it as a step in multivibrator. I'm going to save it. Next, click on the components. Click on the then go to place. Click on components. After clicking on the components, go to sources. Sorry, wait. Now after click on mixed, then you're going to find 555 virtual. Click on it. Okay. Then go to basics. In the component, go to basics. Click on resistors. Take 2 resistors and capacitors. Then go to sources. Click on supplies, VCC as well as ground. Then rotate all the components 90 degree. I've taken VCC, grounds, 2 capacitor and 2 resistors. Then make a connections. Now first take a connection from reset to VCC. Then change the value to 4 kilo ohms. Change the value of the capacitor to 0.01 microfarad. Then connect a resistor to 5 volts. Sorry, that's since I didn't change the value of VCC, let it just connect it later. We're going to change the value. Next, connect one end of the R2 to discharge and threshold. Threshold pin, that is 6th pin is threshold pin, 7th pin is the discharge pin. Then make a connection according to it. Next, connect control voltage pin to C2 and another end to ground. Next, connection should be made for C1. One end is connected to ground, another end is connected to R2, between R2 and the threshold pin. Now take oscilloscope and connect one end of the channel to the output pin and other end should be connected to another end should be connected to another channel of the capacitor. Now output is connected to channel A. Now change the voltage. As I said, I need to change the VCC voltage. I've changed it to 10 volts. Now check. Okay, 10 volts. Now double click on the oscilloscope. Click on run. So you can see the variations in the output. Okay, you can see the variation in the output. The output says that when the output is high, the capacitor C starts charging towards VCC through R1 and R2. However, as soon as the voltage across the capacitor equal to 2 by 3 VCC, the comparator 1 triggers the flip-flop and the output switches low. Now the capacitor starts discharging through R2 and the transistor Q1 when the voltage cross C equals to 1 by 3 VCC, comparator 2's outputs triggers the flip-flops and output goes high. Then the cycle repeats. The output voltage which you are seeing is output voltage and the capacitor voltage waveforms. Okay, you can see the waveforms here. Now I change, you can see, I've changed just see the variations in this output. I've changed the scale to 500 microseconds. You can see, you can go seeing what are the waveform which you're seeing is a rectangular pulse or like rectangular waveforms. This is the generation. By use this is application of a stable multivibrator or the multivibrator which generates rectangular pulses or the waveforms. Okay. Now we are designed for 66.66%. Now we change it to 50%. Now I'm going to change it. Retain the waveform as it is. The output will retain. I'll keep as it is, and I'm going to change only one component. I'm going to include in the circuit. That is one diode, a single diode. That is going to be IN40001G. Okay, that is to be included between the R1 and R2. Now, just check out the variation in the output. Now run. Click on run. Check out the width of the time period, charging and discharging period. There is variation which you are going to observe in the time period. So see that scale, I'll retain as it is 500 microseconds. So see, it's going to be the charging and discharging period is going to be the same. Okay, charging and discharging period is going to be same. Okay, is it fine? Please try yourself. If you get any doubt, you can ask me. Now we'll go with the next experiment, monostable multivibrator. I'm going to change the name to monostable multivibrator. Now take a 555 timer. Then go to components, click on mix it. In the mix it, you select it on 555 virtual. Take that component. Monostable multivibrator is also called one-shot multivibrator. Is a pulse generating circuit in which the duration of the pulse is determined by the RC network connected externally to the 555 timer. In a stable or a standby state, the output of the circuit is approximately 0 or at logical low. When external trigger pulse, please concentrate, just explain those things. Just look at this, I have taken this 555 timer and I have taken oscilloscope as well as function generator. That is signal generator. It is also called signal generator. Now go to basics collect all capacitors and the resistor which is required for the circuit design. Next, I need some DC power supply also. I'm going to take it ground. I collected all these things and even I taken diode. Now please rotate 90° for our convenient for design's purpose. Make a rotation. All the component to be. Now change the value of the capacitors. Look at this. I have taken 0.03 as 0.001 microfarad. Similarly, I have make a connection to one end of the generator, function generator to C3, and I connect it to trigger pulse and the trigger pin, that is threshold, and the discharge pin is being shorted, and I have given to R1. Now make a connection to control voltage, make a connection to the ground, and similarly connection should be made in between the threshold pin and the diode end to be connected to the channel B, and output pin is as usual connected to the channel A. Now the change the function generator values. Now it is connected. Now make it double click on the function generator, select on square waves, and frequency should be 1 kilohertz. Okay. Now the DC power, make sure that the length one, it indicates a +1 and smaller one indicates the negative part, so that should be connected to ground. Okay. So make it VC supply as 10 volts. So yeah, some error is coming. Yeah, as usual, this circuit, some error was there, so I rectified it. I've taken the same circuit diagram. Now, same connections. So already everything is set. I set it as frequency 1 kilohertz. I've taken square waveform or pulse. The output stays low until the trigger pulse is again applied. Then the cycle repeats. The monostable circuit has only one stable state, that is output low, hence the name monostable. So look at this waveforms. Okay. Now I change the scale to 2 milliseconds. I'm checking out the output. This is what the waveform, expected waveforms in case of monostable, a single state. Okay. Thank you, students.